Day 88. We have a big decision ahead of us.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 88th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy!
Maybe it was the exhaustion from all the fighting. Or maybe it was because of everything I heard the day before. But that day, I felt less than great from the second I woke up. Seemed like the others weren't much better off either. According to Ema, who was going around checking on everyone, we were all pretty deep in recovery mode. Afternoon had passed. We got together in the cafeteria. Inside the cafeteria, everyone wore gloomy expressions, just like the music playing in our ears right now. Come on, everybody. What's with the long faces? I had so much on my mind I couldn't really get any sleep. Same. I'm a chronic insomniac, so I'm actually having more fun than ever. Shouldn't worry about anything the enemy says. That's just what they want. Trap or not, it's the kind of thing that disturbs your soul to hear. The idea that we'll die too in the end, I mean. Not to mention that an all-out attack that's coming. An attack like nothing we've ever seen before. So isn't there any way for us to win? Nope, not at all. We're totally doomed. Enough grinding and moaning. We gotta do something. Gotta do what we gotta do. That's right. We'll find a way. Right, Takumi? Yeah, we have to. What are all those peasants on the satellite doing while all this is going on? You'd think they'd send us some reinforcements. There's nothing they can do. You need anima to fight the invaders. But the fate of all humanity hinges on this battle, right? I wish they'd lend us some support. Yeah, couldn't they at least reach out? If I could talk to my family, I feel like I could keep going. See, the other thing, there is something I noticed in between the last time I played and this time, is like the Supreme Commander was like, oh, I'll send you to that satellite where everyone is. But it was also implied by the game that the invaders might, like, it was done under like hush hush, with the school being a distraction, so you don't know that's where all the remaining humans are. So what's going on there? It can't be both. So, like, do the commanders know what's going on, and they're still just focused on what's inside the defense room, which is supposedly a weapon to cause total despair? Junko Enoshima? Is that what the ultimate weapon is? Junko Enoshima? We're gonna start a killing game? Like, what's happening? I want a proper explanation of what's going on here. If they tell us what's inside that defense room, we wouldn't have to sweat what the invaders are saying. Maybe they think we're all screwed too. That's absolutely not true. We have everybody's trust and support. Oh my gosh. Enough already. Unable to take it any longer, Kurara slammed the table as she sprung to her feet. We're fighting for all the people in the artificial satellite, and they're not lifting a finger for us. They can't do anything. Not even offer us an explanation or a call from our families. They really have left us here to rot. Then I say screw them, and screw humanity. Easy, Kurara. It's going to be okay. But if it's true, if we're humanity's hope, then this shouldn't be happening. Huh? Ato, who had been silent the whole time, finally spoke, but with a downcast expression. Ato, what are you saying? I've been wondering about this since yesterday. All of humanity fled to the artificial satellite. Do they care about us anymore? Huh? He must said something similar earlier, didn't he? We might just be decoys that allowed humanity to escape the satellite. At the time, I was just letting my imagination take a depressing turn, but it's no longer a possibility that we can deny it in its entirety. That can't be.
Damn it.
Hey, Madsy. Now it's Gaku's turn to hit the table and stand, letting out a scream towards the skies. Hey, say something to us. Anything. Yes, we're fighting for you guys. Is anybody listening? We're in seriously bad shape here. That's what we're supposed to do. But his voice just echoed hollowly through the cafeteria. What the heck is going on? Cafeteria was enveloped in silence after that. One person after another left, as if trying to escape the deafening quiet. Just like everybody else, I returned to my room without a word. After that, I stayed cooped up there for the rest of the day.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Even after the nighttime announcement, I kept turning the same things over in my head. Couldn't stop thinking about what we discussed this morning, or I should say this afternoon, because that's when we met up. Are we really the hope of mankind? Is the enemy speaking this truce? Despite knowing I'd never get an answer, I just kept thinking about it. I was lost in a spiral, the same thoughts whirling around and around. And so ended the 88th day at Last Defense Academy. Day 89.
Troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 89th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
Guess I better go to the cafeteria. Although, I'm sure it's going to be depressing again. Gaku's outside. He's normally right over here. Not this time. He's over here this time. Akko was looking up at the artificial satellite from the roof, screaming and yelling at the top of his lungs. You guys are cowards. How dare you evacuate without us? At least give us a call or something. We're out here fighting for you guys, but you're not even looking at us, are you? Hey, what do you have to say for yourself? Gaku, do we need to get you some help? There are fewer of us than usual gathered in the cafeteria. Huh? Is everyone for today? Seems so. So rare for Mr. Aosuke to not show up, considering how much he loves being around us. I bet he's antagonizing it all. I bet he's antagonizing over it all by himself. He likes that. Yeah, the serious pessimistic type. The total opposite of my outgoing party girl, the Holy Jumanji sword. I had no idea your sword was like that. Shouldn't we discuss this together? That's not that a disgusting dung beetle like myself should worry about living on, but we have 5 more days, right? There's nothing to discuss. Surrendering would mean falling into their trap, like I said. We can't fall for their lies. Well, I do agree, but... But I very much understand the distrust everyone is feeling for the people on the satellite. We didn't come here to fight voluntarily, after all. It's absurd to force any of us to do this. And after all, hearing the people who made us do it already went and took shelter without us is disheartening. I want to run away from this, too. But if we back down now, everything we've done up in town will be for nothing. I can't let that happen. Everything we've done up until now would have been for nothing. I suppose for Nozumi, that includes everything her mom did, too. Isn't it too late to reopen the debate of whether we should fight or not? Didn't we have a similar conversation when we first got here? That's right. This whole back and forth makes me feel like we've gone back to square one in the final hour. If only Siri or Miss Shizuhara were here, they'd force us to power through, I'm sure. If Moko were here, I bet she'd get everyone fired up. Moko. I still don't think Moko's dead. Like, it doesn't make any sense for Moko to be dead. Unless, like, there's some alternate paths that, like, I don't know about from early in the game that actually you get her back and alive. Or she is alive and the Supreme Commander is going to use her as a bargaining chip. Like, hey, you want her back? Surrender. You can have her back. You can all go peacefully to the satellite. How does that sound? Things sure have felt gloomy ever since we had that conversation. Well, I guess it's only natural. After finishing our breakfast in near silence, we all went back to our rooms. To fight or to not fight? That's exactly the same thing we were worried about in the beginning. Who would have guessed we'd be racking our brains over it again at the very end? And all attack the Supreme Commander has planned is certainly a threat, but the people on the artificial satellite would at least talk to us. We'd be able to keep our faith and fight on through it. We'd be able to believe that a happy ending was waiting for us on day 100. Hey, Karua. You're up there too, right? Can't you find a way to contact us? Your extinguisher level has increased. Cool. I don't think I'm gonna go out though. Okay, so we need science and gym. If we want to level those up to level 3. Probably Kyoshika then. Because they're both social studies. Kyoshika! So I can't believe I never noticed there was a fish tank over here. Hello, Tsuchikumi. Would you like to eat some snacks with me? Prithee, the cafeteria rocks. It is a dream to have unlimited access to Anmitsu. When I lived alone in the mountains with my grandpa, I was only rarely permitted to eat sweets. It must have been hard living in the mountains like that. I don't imagine you have a lot of convenience stores around. Forget convenience stores. We don't have a supermarket or schools or anything at all. Okay, so that explains why you're an idiot. Got it. We fended for ourselves, except for whenever traveling salespeople would drop by. Naturally, that meant no Anmitsu or any such thing. Whenever I wanted a sweet treat, I would suckle on the nectar of the flowers nearby. Wow, that is unfathomable to me. I'd often accidentally slip on a poisonous one, and then I'd foam at the mouth and pass out. Now hold on a sec. Oh, not Otto. I just had something come to my brain. Is there mountains in the TRC? I completely glossed over this. My mind just went, wait a minute. Didn't you say she lived in a mountain? Don't they live in like the Dome City? Is there a mountain in there? Why would you put a mountain in a shelter? Often? I love how Takumi's just like, often? Did you seriously just say that? Okay. We know Kyoshika better. Yay! Free time. Look at some science. Hey Takumi, if you're free, think you can help me with something? Sure. Today's maintenance day for the Rationomatic. Aye.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
That time again, huh? In the end, we didn't come to any conclusions today either. And as always, we didn't hear anything from the satellite. At this rate. Please, someone tell me. If we keep protecting the school, everything will be fine, right? It's not true that we're going to die in the end, is it? Anybody, tell me. Oh, that's right. Him. He said he was an invader. So then, is he an ally? If he is, maybe he can tell me something. I wonder if he knows anything. But I don't know how I can see him, or even where to find him. If you're really on our side, then show yourself again and tell me. Tell me how we should get through our final days in this school. But the problem is the only time we've actually gotten to hear him speak is in a dream sequence. I'm pretty sure he's dead. Like, he died at some point, but like his spirit is living on, but his spirit can't communicate with us in this realm. But like, because it was like we were in a different, like a dream world, he was able to talk to us. Maybe? Of course, nobody answered my whining, please. The night grew deeper and eventually I fell asleep. Day 90.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine.
Okay. There's a Moko and Hiroko one too.
Wowee! It's your 90th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. The time humanity has longed for is almost upon us. We're really in the home stretch now. It's been a long and arduous road. But since you've made it this far, I just know you're gonna be fine.
Are we though?
In 10 days, you'll have your happy ending.
Will
And
we,
all
though?
of you will become the heroes who saved humanity.
Will we, though?
Well then, everyone work hard together and keep those spirits up.
Forget victory. We're still wondering if we should even keep fighting. I guess I'll go to the cafeteria. We need to have another discussion soon. Everyone's here? Or not? Where is everyone? When I got to cafeteria, only Nozumi and his Kumo twins were there. Is nobody else coming today? Seems so. Everyone is understandably conflicted. Are you okay, girl? What is everyone doing? The enemy's all-out attack could come any second now. They might need more time to organize their thoughts. No matter how much time they spend thinking, we still only have one choice, right? We're the only ones who can protect Earth and humanity. I know, but I understand why everyone feels conflicted. Just like every other day, there's been no word from the artificial satellite. I just had a thought come across my mind, and I don't like it. What if the Supreme Commander is somehow her mom? What if her mom is like still alive somehow as one of the commanders? And it would make more sense to a degree to be the Supreme Commander. But like maybe her memories were messed with or something. And that's why she's attacking Nozumi. Or like she's trying to show empathy. Like there's so many bits and pieces that need to come together here. I do think it would help to help firm up everyone's resolve if we heard from them. But if we let the enemy's words mislead us and we run from this fight, then everything we've been through will be for nothing. Moko's death, Hiriko's death, and the loss of my body too. That's right. All of it. Everything. The death of Nozumi's mother, and her feelings, too. The enemy made that proposal precisely to throw us into this confusion. By doubting ourselves, we're playing right into their hands. It's okay. I'm sure everybody knows that. But it's just going to take some time to accept it. Just trust them, and hold on for a little longer. I feel like the others are avoiding me. Huh? Ever since yesterday, whenever I try to talk to anyone, they won't even look at me in the eye. I can only assume I've done something to offend them. You're probably just imagining things, or overthinking it. I hope you're right.
Hey!
Well, sorry to interrupt you two, but we have an errand to run, so we'll be taking off. Breakfast is all done anyway. I made eel and custard cream. An errand?
Oh!
I have a case. A case I need to solve, as a detective. Huh? A case? I'll be helping out. I'm the brilliant, talented assistant to the world's cutest detective, after all. Well then, we're off to investigate, so excuse us. Once we solve the case, we'll get everyone together. Are they trying to figure out, like, a way to communicate to the satellite? Or, like, investigate how to get into the defense room and see what the ultimate weapon is? With those mysterious words, Kako and Ima left the cafeteria. What are they talking about? What do they mean by a case? Left behind, Nizumi and I finished a light breakfast without saying much. We both returned to our rooms. Even though there's only 10 days left, our team is more disjointed than ever. Well, I get why everyone feels lost. On top of being anxious about the impending attack, we were also told we'd die even if we managed to survive the final attack. And no one from the satellite ever reaches out, as if we've been forsaken.
Hey!
Something really has to change soon. Come here, Takamaru. We still need some gem. Someone's gotta pay for this. Why are you so angry, Takamaru? Putting it left in the refrigerator is gone. What kind of jerk does that? They got guts messing with a man's pudding. Takamaru's having pudding problems again. Yeah, it's just gym. We're gonna get to level 3. Kyoshika's the only gym one available, so let's go. Sir Takumi, will you assist me with my swordsmanship training? A swordsmaster must train every day. Must train every single day. One skills with a blade is just like the blade itself. It requires constant sharpening or it will become rusty. So that's why you're going to practice fireball jutsu with me today, Sir Takumi. This ain't Naruto. We are not in Naruto right now, madame.
Hey!
What do you mean? That's some kind of ninja training? Thought we were talking about sword training. Don't get hung up on the details, Sir Takumi. You clearly don't understand the way of the blade. You understand, right? The true path of the sword mastery is through these mangas. What in the world are you saying? The series have swordsmen and ninjas, even athletes and highly intellectual criminals. Because there's such a variety, there's something that resonates with every reader. The same can be said about the way of the blade. By arming yourself with a variety of techniques, you can resonate with any situation without fear. I still wasn't sure that what Kyoshika was saying, but I gave up and trained with her. Like, girl, I have no idea what you mean, but sure, we'll train. Level 3. Bing bong.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay.
That is slightly different.
The countdown begins. Just a bit longer until it's all over. I'm fully confident you'll pull through, but don't let your guard down now. The enemy is sure to attack us if their lives depend on it. So be sure to rest when you can. That's all, folks. Good night.
Okay. The announcement changed. Well, whatever. He's right about the end coming soon. We're so close to being done. We'll get through this, right? In the end, I spent my 90th day at the school still plagued by a vague sense of unease.
Where am I? Is this a hospital room?
Tacky, you've been asleep for so long. It's already been a week.
A week?
Yeah. When the alarm went off, you went down that manhole to take cover with me. When we got out, you got startled by a dog and missed your step. You fell down and hit your head, and you've been unconscious ever since.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, so our dreams aren't real, or some weird stuff is going on. Cause this ain't right. This ain't how it went down.
Unconscious? Ever since?
But thank goodness you're awake now. Welcome back, Tacky.
So, it was all a dream? All of it?
A dream?
Yeah, I was having the weirdest dream. Someone took me to this strange school. Not here in the complex, but up on the surface. I was forced to fight these freaky monsters.
What?
Forget about it. I'm just glad it wasn't real. Right. It was all a dream. Oh, thank goodness for that. I am so relieved it was only a dream.
It's going to be okay, Tacky. I don't know what
Nothing's
happened,
going to be
but
okay. Nothing is
I'm
okay.
always by your side. You know that, right? Just like you always protect me. I'll be sure to protect you. Tacky, I love you.
They did not just tease us like that. They did not just tease us like that. How dare you, game? Dame 91, by the way, but how dare you, game?
Good morning, troops! Rise and shine! It's day 91 of your service here at Last Defense Academy. 9 days remain until the time humanity has longed for is upon us. I hate to keep reminding you, but the fate of all of humanity rests on the shoulders of the Special Defense Unit. So work well and work together for the sake of all of mankind.
Takumi's just like, dang it. I knew it was too good to be true.
It was all a dream trope, huh?
Yes, they had to voice it. Well, that wouldn't have been so bad. If this stupid school and our war against the invaders were part of a dream, then maybe. I can't be wasting time on this nonsense. Someone's here. Open the door to find. Good morning, Takumi.
Huh?
Oh, hey, Ito. What's up? You haven't been coming to the cafeteria lately. Are you okay? Yes, I'm fine. Thank you for thinking of me. You're such a nice guy, Takumi. Really. Just too nice. Huh? What's gotten into you all of a sudden? I finally figured out the answer. I've made up my mind on what to do. Oh? I was hoping we could all get together and discuss it. Could you come to the war room? Already spoke to the others. Sure. I mean, in the war room, you said. That's right. Okay then, I'll see you there. He's made up his mind. It's a good opportunity to get everyone together, at least. I'd better go to the war room. Madame, what are you doing here? You come too. Oh, Takumi, did you hear? Everyone is gathering in a war room. Then why are you here?
Huh?
Yeah, he just said he made up his mind about what to do. Right, we're going to need to work together to protect all of humanity and Earth. Oh, but... What is it? Nothing really. Kyoshika came to call on me and I'm a little concerned about her. I'm probably just imagining things again. More importantly, we need to hurry to the war room. Worried about Kyoshika, huh? I feel like it's been a while since the last time all of us were together like this. What's the matter with everybody? Something seems off. Okay, I'll report first. No contact from the artificial satellite as usual. You're reporting? Yes, I assumed any contact would come through to the war room, so I had Dorumi stationed here for the last few days. Oh, I didn't know that. There were no news from masterminds. I bet they abandoned us because we never started killing each other. I want to hear from the people in the complex, not the mastermind. That doesn't change the fact that we've been abandoned. That's not true. There's no way they'd abandon us. I told you everyone is... Give it a rest, Nizumi. I don't want to hear it from you. Huh? Karara, what's the matter? Hold on. May I speak briefly first? Ito raised his voice to cut through the chatter. I've had a realization. I brought you all here to tell you about it. A realization? I've been thinking non-stop for the past few days. But what's in the defense room? But why the complex was evacuated? Why they haven't contacted us either? And in doing so, I became aware of a terrifying possibility. A terrifying possibility. So, what if it the whole? I'm trying to think of how this is going to work out, and my brain is just like, no, this is, you got too many things going on in here. Getting them all to connect is just, no. What if the thing in the defense room is to like wipe out all life on Earth, and that's what the people on the satellite want, is because they want to come back. They want to come back because of whatever like was causing problems, like with world death. Maybe they want to extinguish that, and then they can return to Earth. But they have to have people here to protect the weapon that's charging up for the 100 days. And once the 100 days hits, that's when it can be unleashed. And maybe the invaders are trying to stop it from going off. Like, as I was kind of saying, like, what if the invaders are the good guys here? What if the invaders are actually the good guys? What do you mean by a terrifying possibility, Eito? According to what we were told in the beginning, what's being held inside the defense room is something to save humanity from world death, right? Indeed, that is what Nigo told us. But the Supreme Commander of the invaders called it a weapon of despair that will destroy everything. Which one could it be? Maybe it's both. Both. The thing inside the defense room represents hope from humanity and despair for the invaders. Could it be that it's a deadly weapon with the power to wipe out all of the invaders on Earth?
Huh?
Wipe them all out?
Ah,
Humanity intends to annihilate the invaders with that weapon to stop world death. World death will stop if we eliminate the invaders? At the very least, I think that's what humanity believes to be true. Although, I don't know why they think so. But wiping out all the invaders would mean... Naturally, all other life on planet will be consumed as a collateral damage. That's why humanity is taking shelter on an artificial satellite. Did I literally just say what Hito was thinking ahead of time? It's both. It's a weapon to stop world death, but it's also a weapon that destroys all life. It's both. And like, if the weapon gets used, we're dead too. What? It's true that the world would prevent humanity from dying out, but we're still here on Earth. Don't tell me they intend to sacrifice us too. Exactly. I think humanity is trying to wipe out all of the invaders, even if that means we get wiped out as well. What? We're gonna get wiped out as well? No, that can't be. Enough! You can just shut up already. Huh? That does indeed track with the enemy Supreme Commander said. That even if we win the fight, we too will die in the end. Exactly. It fits perfectly. I don't know what kind of weapon it is in that room, but it probably needs time to activate. 100 days to be precise. And the invaders want to stop it because they die too. The plan would go to waste if the invaders attacked during that time, so it would require someone to protect it. We were the only ones chosen. We were the ones chosen for that purpose. You're saying that we've been risking everything to defend a weapon that's going to kill us in the end. The problem is a plan from the start. The mission is predicated on our death. We were destined to die on day 100 from the very start. Quit screwing around. This is deranged. Why do we have to die? We're not the invaders.
Huh?
We're humans, just like people on the satellite. What about the promise we'd go home after 100 days? Was that just a lie to make us fight? Yes, humanity has been lying on us this whole time. A lie? That promise was a lie to make us fight? It's horrific, isn't it? We fought all this time, believing we'd go home, be able to go home one day. Everyone on the satellite agreed to this? Mom, Dad, even Grandpa? That seems unfathomable to me. I think perhaps only the higher-ups know about this. As for the other residents of the Tokyo residential complex, they may think we're already dead. Already dead? They'd like to try to contact us if we knew we were alive, especially our loved ones. That's true. If Karuha knew about such an inhumane operation, she wouldn't let it slide. So that's why no one has reached out to us. That must be why I haven't heard anything from Leo, too. Even if he wanted to, how is a dog going to contact you? Well, forget about it. So that's why we weren't allowed to contact our families, to stop information from the mission leaking out. Then we really are. Wait a minute, this is all speculation. There's no way it could be true. It's obviously true. Do you have any other explanation? We've been trying to think of reasons the whole time, and we still don't know a thing. this is some grade A rotten luck. I don't want to die in a place like this. Me neither. Fighting to live is one thing, but I cannot fight to die. Can we do something? There's not really no way for us to survive. Actually, there is a way.
We surrender.
What?
Yeah!
You mean accept the enemy's proposal? Maybe it's time to end the fighting. Just like the Supreme Commander said, there's no point in continuing a fruitless war. Not while we know that we're doomed to die no matter how hard we try. Is it really okay for us to back down? No, there's no way we can do that. But we don't have any other real choice, and I can't take it anymore. I can't keep fighting when I know that it will cost me my friends. Hito. It's not like it really matters what happens on Earth. Humanity can live just fine on the artificial satellite, right? As long as everyone can keep living there, it's not so bad if we give up on this planet. It might not be such a drastic change for the complex to simply go from underground shelter to orbiting satellite. Perhaps living up there is surprisingly pleasant. I hate the surface anyway. It's too bright. A dim, gloomy room is better for me. That's right. What's the point of us sacrificing ourselves? We're gonna get snuffed when we win. Guess it better be to lose and live. It's all over if we die. If I die, I won't be able to kill any more important targets. I believe that we must live, too. There's no need to consider the self-sacrifice. I want all of you to live, no matter what, because you all really matter to me. So, we abandon Earth. Earth is a total loss. We go to the satellite, or we fight on to day 100, supposedly defeat the Supreme Commander, and then we die because of the weapon. It's a lose-lose situation, everyone. It comes down to life or death. I don't want to die either. Fought all this time in order to protect Karua back at the residential complex. But if I die here, I can't go back to her. As long as I get to see her again, I don't need to be on Earth. Anywhere will do, really.
Everyone, we can't back down now.
Nozumi spoke with a strained voice, as if struggling to resist the gloomy atmosphere. All of this is just speculation, right? We're just imagining that there is that kind of weapon here. There's no guarantee that we're going to die. The people of the complex wouldn't do something like that. I believe in humanity, and I know humanity believes in us too.
So don't give in to this uneasiness. Don't give in to despair.
I'm scared of the attack the Supreme Commander has planned too. But if we back down now, everything we've sacrificed will be for nothing. So what do you say? We all work together and defend this school. Let's keep fighting to protect mankind. Oh, Ito. Ito's like, I don't want any of you to die, though. Ah! I might have known. Ito? You're going to try to make us fight no matter what. I always knew that was your role in all this. Did he know? You're going to try to make us fight no matter what. I always knew that was your role in all this. Ato? Ato, do you know more than you're letting on? Huh? My role? In that case, I'm not backing down either. For the sake of protecting my friends. Ato, what's wrong? Ato, what do you mean? What is this about Nozumi's role? I wanted to think it was all a lie, but now it seems like it has to be the truth. Nozumi, you've been lying to us, haven't you? He knows. He knows. What? Lying? What are you talking about? I'd never do that. How dare you? We already know the truth about you. The truth about me? You're connected to Kamakura General Hospital. You're one of the people responsible for making us fight here. Huh? How? Nozumi was clearly surprised that they all knew. Wanted to know how they found out too. It's a shock. I never imagined Nozumi would come from the same hospital that I dreamed about. You've been trying to fool us, haven't you? To make us fight here. No, Don't bother with your excuses. We're forced to undergo surgery at Kamakura, right? For the source of our human anima? That cryptoglobin stuff? Where did they get all this information? Even cryptoglobin. How do they know about all this? This stinks. I can't believe they messed around with my body and transfused that freaky power into me. It's like way crazy that we never knew we might start to experience rejection symptoms. In order to observe us as a watchdog, someone blended in with the rest of us. In other words, Nozumi, it was you. Huh? And the one who performed the transfusion on us was your mother, too. Unbelievable. You're one of them, aren't you, Nozumi? That's why you're trying to make us fight. Wait, I'm not a watchdog. My mother, she... I told you we're not interested in your excuses. How dare you lie to us like this? Kurara. Lady Nozumi, why did you dare deceive us? I trusted you. Wait, something's not right here. Some of your information is wrong. Never heard of anything about Nozumi's mother performing transfusions on us, or about her being assigned to observe us. That's right. There's something off about this whole thing. All of this was information Nozumi divulged to me alone. So why does everyone else know about it now? Did you say something to Kumi? Did you tell them? Huh? No, it wasn't me. I didn't tell anyone about it. It was supposed to be a secret between you and me. Oh my, you were keeping secrets, were you? It's not very nice to keep secrets from your friends. Uh-huh. Sure, bro. But So Takumi's the reason we all know about this, huh? He must have spilled the beans to everyone. No. Don't listen to them, Nozumi. We didn't say a word. No, I didn't, really. You have to believe me. What the heck is happening here? That whole conversation. Did we talk to someone right before we had this conversation? And did they put a listening device on? Did Ato put a listening device on us? Is that how he knows? If he started telling everyone? Someone had to, like, there has to be a listening device in this room or on Takumi or something. At least until we make it to one yet. Someone was listening. Someone had to be listening. But who? Ato makes the most sense at this point. But, like, it feels like Ato's too easy. It feels like Ato's too easy. It happened when we were alone in my room. There's no way anybody could have known about it. If it got out to anyone, I would really be the only one to blame. Everybody, who told you about this? How did you find out? Who? It circulated around from a few people. A few people? But it must have started with you, Mr. Samino. It was originally a private conversation between you and Miss Hirifuji, right? I told you it wasn't me. I never told anybody.
I trusted you.
Nozumi, we didn't say anything. Wait, I really don't know anything about...
Everyone, I'm so sorry I didn't tell you.
My attempts to explain myself were drowned out by Nozumi's words to everyone. It's true. I was affiliated with Kamakura General Hospital, and my mom did work there. But I wasn't put here as a watchdog. My mom wasn't the one who performed the transfusions on you. That's all wrong. I'm not trying to fool anybody. Please, just trust me in this one thing. How could we possibly trust you? It's too late now. Kurara. I know I despise liars and people who hide things from me, especially anyone who uses those tactics to get close to people. I find it truly embarrassing from the bottom of my heart that I was ever fool enough to be taken in by your act. I thought we were friends. I wish I didn't have to bring this up. I hate seeing us divided. And I'm sure you had your reasons, Nozumi. Who cares about her freaking reasons? She still lied to us. I don't hate you, Lady Nozumi, but this is beyond the pale. Everyone, leave Nozumi be. We may have important things to deal with, but what really matters is what lies ahead. We need to decide what we should do next. You mean whether or not we're going to accept the enemy's proposal, right? We need to make up our minds soon.
Yeah.
For a decision of this magnitude, there's only the only fair way to is majority rule. As your commanding officer, I'll lead the vote. You're not our commanding officer, though. All right, who's in favor of continuing to fight here? With all of my thoughts jumbled up, I couldn't get myself to move fast enough. In the end, Nozumi was the only one to put her hand up. That's a liar, huh? Could have guessed that. Then on to the other side. Who's in favor of us getting out of here? Everybody raised their hands, including Nozumi and myself. Takumi, what about you? I don't want to die either. I don't want to find a way to live. But something about this situation is all wrong. Why does everyone know something they shouldn't possibly know? And the truth has been twisted. Just what is going on here? Takumi, are you abstaining? He's been seduced by Nozumi. She got close to him for the very start. That was that intention. You were the one trying to stop us from getting close to her. You were interfering with that. What are you talking about? Well, that was an easy decision. In that case, it is safe to conclude that we'll be accepting the Supreme Commander's proposal and hightailing it out of here, yes? Wait, please, let's rethink this one more time. Something isn't right here. I don't mind if you call me a liar, but you can't believe what the enemy says. They're trying to trick you. Give it a rest, Nozumi. We're not going to fight no matter how much you insist. I don't want to die a hero's death or whatever. I just want to survive and go back home. But Nozumi's making us fight. It must be your. Nozumi, making us fight might be your duty, so maybe you yourself cannot defy that order. But we've already made our decision. How about you give us this up? No, I'm not like that. Suddenly, Nozumi let out a pained whimper and collapsed with a thud. Nozumi, what is it? Leave her alone. It's just another act. Of course it isn't. I rushed over to Nozumi and peered into her face. Seen these symptoms before, but it couldn't be. Was it rejection again? Why? Why now? I thought I was better. Come to think of it, she hasn't been looking so good the last few days. Was her rejection symptoms coming back this whole time? Nozumi, are you okay? Gently offered my hand to Nozumi as she was slumped over on her knees, but she ignored my hand, getting up on her own and with a wobble. Sorry, I'm not feeling so great. I'll just be off to my room. With unsteady steps, she left the war room. Is that the rejection symptoms we heard so much about? Nozumi's going to be okay, right? This isn't the time to be worried about her. Could end up like that any moment now. She could just be faking it. Since she failed to persuade us, she's trying to get sympathy. She wouldn't do that. You guys have it all wrong.
Hey!
She's not some watchdog either. Everything you guys said is different from what she told me. How did you find out anyway? What do you mean it was circulating around a few people? What people? Eito, who told you about it? I heard about it from Shoma. From Shoma? I heard about it from Doremi. I first heard it from Tsubasa. I heard it from Takamaru, but it was going around before then, too. Huh? I guess I heard it from Gaku. Don't really remember, though.
Yeah!
Kaku and I heard it from Miss Magadori. I heard it from Lady Kurara. I first heard it from Yagamu. I guess I heard it from Tsubasa. Strangely, everyone heard the story from someone different. So then we don't know who it came from. It was obviously you, Takers. You let it slip and spread from there, right? I told you I'd never told anyone. But who else is there? Who else would know about a private conversation in your room? That's why I'm telling you. Something's off. Who cares? I've heard enough about that vile girl to last a lifetime. Either way, I intend to survive this war. I couldn't bear dying in such an inexplicable, unreasonable place like this. Yeah, screw fighting for a mission that requires us to die. We're going to the artificial satellite with everyone else. Everybody has a right to live. We're humans too. Well, besides me, I'm just a bottom feeder. Takumi, you don't have to worry. Nozumi is coming with us. We wouldn't just leave her behind. I'm sure if we go to the satellite, her symptoms can be cured. And we're not going to leave her here to take all the blame for this alone. We'll meet with the people who came up with this plan on the satellite and question them about why they decided on such a cruel scheme. The people who came up with it. We need to figure out who the traitor is. But also, whoever the traitor is clearly on the invaders' side. Because why would they twist the truth to make it sound so cruel against us? It's like they're trying to like make us pick going home and getting away from the weapon. Well, we have to trust that it will. Carrying on in this war will just lead to deaths on both sides, after all. Ironic, isn't it? In the end, the only person who can bring us to trust is the enemy that we've been fighting all this time. That's how peace works. You lay your hostilities on the table just to decide to believe in one another. I don't really remember how I got back to my room after that. By the time I realized where I was. I was already lying in bed. The discussion was a secret between me and Nozumi. So how did everyone find out? It doesn't add up. If we came to a conclusion together, is it really the right decision? Really okay with abandoning the fight at the school and running away after spending over 90 days defending this place? Either way, the decision's been made. That was a consensus. Guess that's all there is to it.